The fact that Kevon Looney and obviously other guys across the league have played every game. Does it not feel more weighty this season if you've been available for every game?
Yes. A lot of injuries everywhere we turn, and it seems to take for the Jazz as Looney scores inside. They were the best team in the league in December, Doris, but then it all hit at once in January, and they got roughed up a bit, and they're looking to come out the other side okay.
Roughed up because they're two key stars, and the linchpins both sides of the ball, in particular Rudy Gobert, had missed so many games, and Donovan Mitchell, this is game 3 back from a concussion, which really bothered him. He said, you know, it's scary when you have concussions in close proximity.
Otto Porter Jr. looking for 3, and he will knock that down.
So a notable difference from a season ago for the Golden State Warriors, who made that great sprint to the finish down the stretch. But now you have 2 4-men who can shoot the 3 and space the floor. Otto Porter, who can go 4-5 and has rebounded it tremendously. And then Nemanja Bjelica, who is not obviously available. You mentioned that.
Conley will look for 3. Yeah, the lefty off the mark. Here comes Steph Curry off the glass. Transition triple for Wiggins. Number 2 in the league in assists, Doris. They have been sharing it real well, and that's one of the things that Steve Kerr has pointed to during this 9-game win streak. The offense is really picking it up.
It's just a beautiful style to watch. Lots of people touch it, which means lots of players feel good about what's happening on the offensive end.
Is anybody going to step inside the line? They've got a case of archophobia here early on. Porter turned away. Both sides have to be careful with the turnovers. That's kind of built into the way they've been playing. Poole will try around and out, but a foul called on Mitchell. It's been a little bit of COVID and health and safety protocols, the concussion for Mitchell, the injury to several other guys, and unfortunately, you know, it continues tonight. It's the nature of the beast, the business of the NBA. Some emotion for a lot of the Jazz tonight, Doris, with Joe Ingles being traded earlier in the day. Right, Joe, with Elijah Hughes.
Hey, think about it, Joe makes fun of himself all the time, right? As we're going to get a break, we'll talk Joe Ingles on the other side. But what a start for the team on a 9-game winning streak. Golden State 9-zip, matching their winning streak as we head to break.
In a tweet this afternoon, Ingles said, "Today hurts. I knew it was a possibility, but didn't want to believe it. We have uniformed for breaking franchise records, for shaping a community, and everything else that couldn't possibly fit on a stat sheet. Thank you, Joe Ingles." Donovan Mitchell told me the team was kind of prepared for this, knew it might be coming, but that it was still hard when the trade happened today. He said it will definitely be weird not having Joe Ingles around. That's
the all-time leader in 3-point makes and attempts. Think about it. He actually had a chance to make the Clipper roster when Doc Rivers was coaching. It was the last cut. Doc has always said how tough that was. Talk about a guy digging it out of the dirt. Joe liked to make fun of himself, Beth, for his lack of athleticism and speed, but really smart basketball player. Had a nice connection with Rudy Gobert in a pick and roll, and we're sending him the best in his recovery.
Poole is fouled on the drive. The situation here on the floor, Utah has started out 0 for 5, and Golden State hasn't missed. 3 of 3 from the floor, and Jordan Poole 3 of 3 from the free throw line, which, by the way, extends his streak now to 35 in a row. A new personal record for him, and here he is back at it. Boy, with Poole and Curry and Klay Thompson at the free throw line, this is a formidable trio.
Well, think about it. They're on a 9-game win streak. Draymond Green continues to try to rehabilitate from one particular disc in the back. It's in the notes. I can't remember which one it is. You know, Klay Thompson obviously getting an opportunity to rest tonight. Here's the scary part. They're under duress the other night in a game that they should have and had control of for a while. And Klay makes 2 huge threes at the end of the game. And Klay's not even shooting his catch-and-shoot threes yet. Like, that's going to happen. Yeah. My question is, as